Hi, this is Lisa Hanfileti, and I want to welcome you to the Beginner's Guide to Online Course Creation. I created this because in my own endeavor to create my online course and put it out there, I stumbled when I was trying to find software that really met my needs, that would allow me to design the course, to deliver it in such a way that it was secure, and then also to sell it, and all do it in a way that was not so expensive. So I'm sharing this with you so that you also can benefit from the research that I've done and also perhaps use the solution that I found meets all my criteria. So in this short video, I'm just going to give you an overview, and the way this will most benefit you is if you already have content that you want to put out there, so you know that you have the information and you're just looking for the vehicle to get it in the hands of those who are looking for the type of information that you've created. When you're looking for software, you need software that's going to allow you to do these particular 5 things, so that you have to be able to design the course. That means, and I'm actually going to go into more detail in more slides, but that's mostly putting together the modules and the lessons in a cohesive manner. You want to be able to deliver it in such a way that it's secure and that the people who purchase the course can easily access the information that's in there and it makes logical sense. You want to be able to market it, and that's the part that comes in where you want to be able to build funnels, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later. And then sell the course. You want to have a secure way for people to purchase, to get out their credit card or use PayPal or whatever kind of merchant integration works best. And then you want to be able to communicate with people via email, and that means you have to be able to communicate with them before they buy the course as well as after they buy the course. So those are 2 different types of communication. And so when you see all these different things, it kind of feels like all these different parts, how are you going to put all these different things together? And it can feel very overwhelming and confusing. And if you look at this is a circuit board. And I certainly don't know how a computer works, but I know there's a USB port and I know how to use that. I know where the mouse plugs in. I know a little bit about RAM. So even though I don't know how all these inner workings go together, the same is true when you're looking at software. You do not have to know all the specific inner workings, but there are some vital pieces that you have to be able to understand and work with and put together. So I want to try to help you not feel so overwhelmed, but also have an expectation that there are going to be some new things that you're going to have to learn. But once you learn them, then it's just as easy as plugging in a USB. Remember, there was a time we didn't even know what that thing was. And now we can talk about RAM and gigabytes and words that used to be not familiar at all to us. So I just want to give you that little bit of perspective. So let's start with talking about each one of these different parts of the software that you need in order for it to be usable for you and for your customers. The first part is you need to be able to design the course. You need to have a platform where you can easily put together modules and lessons, and that's the typical terminology that's used if you think about them as chapters or different types of action steps or things like that. You need to be able to upload your content. So whether that's in video, audio, or Word documents or PDFs, you need a way to get that into the course software pretty easily. And then you also want to have the ability for your enrollee, your customer or student, to be able to download maybe the PDFs, and you may not want them to download the videos. You need to be able to have that option to download certain components, but not all the components. And then throughout this whole design process, you want to have the ability to brand. So you want to be able to put in your own logo, your own colors, your own fonts, that kind of stuff, so that it's branded to you. The most important part about designing your course is that it should be easy for you to put all those pieces together. Now let's compare that to when you're going to deliver your course. Delivering your course, the platform should be intuitive to the user. It should be easy for them to go from modules to lessons. So there should be an easy to understand structure, and it should be editable even after you've sold the course. So after somebody's in the course, you should still be able to go in and edit and update it. There should be an easy registration and login component to it that makes it secure, and that you should also be able to have a members only area And ideally, you have the ability to have several levels of membership. So classically, when we talk about membership, we're talking about monthly members where people pay monthly, but I'm not necessarily referring to that. You can have an exclusive members only area where people just pay one time. And then if they want to upgrade or go to a different level, it's nice to be able to have another secure area that's different from maybe the free one or the level 1, level 2, level 3. You know, sometimes they talk about membership as, silver and gold and platinum and that kind of stuff. And then you want your platform to also be responsive in that the person can access the information from a desktop computer, from a tablet, or from a phone. So you want it to be able to appear and be accessible in all those different formats. So the delivery of the course has to be easy for your enrollee or for your subscriber or for your customer. So that's the difference between the design part. That should be easy for you to be able to get the content in there. The delivery part should be easy for your customer to be able to access the information. The next thing you want your software to be able to do is to market your course for you. And this is where we get into the concept of having funnels. So there's something called an opt-in funnel, and that's where you would create a landing page where you either give away a free video series or ebook or PDF or even just a free part of your course. And you're then able to lead your customer through a series of pages. One would be the thank you page or download page to get the free information, and then follow up with them either through email or even through a sequence, which would include something called an OTO, which is a one-time offer. And then ultimately connect them to a sales page and connect them to a sales funnel after that. So if you don't understand what funnels are, that's okay. This is something that is a very important part for marketing though. And you will come across software that is very, very good at funnel building. I'll talk about a few of them coming up here. But having a funnel builder that's easy to work with is very important for the marketing aspect of your course software. Coming up, there are many course softwares that are very good at the design and the delivery, but they're not very good at the funnel building or the marketing end of the process. So that's where it becomes problematic when you're trying to find inexpensive software, because you might find inexpensive software to design it and to deliver it, but now you have to start adding on in order to build the funnel. So do some of these other pieces here. But I will talk about that in a few more slides here. The next thing you need to do, so you've designed it, you're delivering it, you're able to market it. Now you have to be able to sell it. And so that means you need software to be able to create your sales page. And as I mentioned, the sales funnel. You want to be able to have a shopping cart, a secure checkout, credit card, and payment processing. And so in some instances, you would do one-time payments, or you might have recurring payments, or you might have, one payment that you break up into 3 different times. You need the ability to be flexible there. And just like we had with our marketing funnel, we want to be able to have a sales funnel where we might have upsells or downsells or something called an order bump, where right on the order form, you might have something that they just check a box and that entices them to get something a little bit extra as they're going through the checkout process. So it's important to have software that's going to allow you to do all these different things in here. It just gives you a lot of flexibility and a way to generate more income. I'll have another video, by the way, on how these pieces fit together and how a good marketing and sales process with just one upsell can make a tremendous difference to your bottom line. The last piece of this puzzle is you need a way to communicate with the people that are looking at your courses or that are buying your courses. And of course, that means you need to have an email autoresponder system or some kind of email automation. So you want to be able to communicate with prospects. So a prospect is somebody that hasn't purchased yet, but they're looking, they're interested, they've shown some kind of interest. Then you want to be able to communicate with people who've already purchased your course and they've enrolled in it. Those are 2 completely different mindsets of people. So you need to be able to communicate with them differently. And then the other piece that many people overlook is that the email communication, especially with those who have already purchased, is a way to keep them excited and involved and engaged and enjoying the content. And we call that making it stick. And this is how you decrease the number of people that decide they don't want it after they've already purchased. So it prevents the people asking for refunds and that kind of thing. And there's a special way to do that. You want to be able to automate these emails so that you're not communicating individually with every single person. You want to be able to have an email sequence that helps get them involved and engaged right away in the content. So that's called onboarding, an onboarding process. And you also want to have the ability that is not automated, but where you can actually just at any given time broadcast a message to anyone in your group. So there are many different types of course delivery software that will allow you to do one or two of these things, but not all of these things. But I will show you one that will allow you to do all those. Now that we've discussed the different parts that we need. So we need to be able to design, we need to be able to deliver the course in a secure manner. We need to be able to market it, and that's with our marketing funnels and sales funnels. And we need to be able to communicate with our prospects and our customers through email. And through all of this, what we also want to be able to do is extend our branding. So what I'm going to show you next is how there are some very good different pieces of software out there. But one of the things that is very difficult to do is keep your branding consistent throughout every single one of these different pieces of the designing, the delivering, the marketing, the selling, and then also your email. So in this slide, what I'd like to do is go over the most common softwares that are available that will give you funnel builders as well as membership areas and course creation types of software, and compare them a little bit for you so that we can see which ones are best at design, delivering, marketing, selling, emailing, and then also carrying through that branding. So probably one of the most common ones for the marketing and sales piece is going to be Clickfunnels. Now, Clickfunnels is actually improving on the designing and the delivering part. They do have a membership area. It's not fantastic, but I think they're improving it. Clickfunnels is tremendous at the marketing and selling part, and they also have an integrated email autoresponder at the higher price point. I'm going to talk about price points in the next slide. And they do allow some limited branding. So Clickfunnels checks almost all the boxes, and it has, once you get used to it, it does have some great features, and you can probably work within it pretty quickly. Kartra is a little bit more robust in the deliver and the designing part of the membership area. And although neither one of Clickfunnels or Kartra are designed specifically for online course creation, they're designed for a whole bunch of other things. But online course creation is something that could very easily be adapted and used for. Kartra is very good with the marketing and the selling, and they also have a special component to it with the emailing, because they give you a lot of pre-made email sequences. So they're designed to really help you market and sell. So the copywriting is there in the emailing sequences. They don't give you a lot of options in the branding. There is some branding that you can carry through all these different pages. But for instance, their email that is integrated in there comes with their own logo, and that's not something, at least at this time, that can be removed. And that's just a minor thing, but it is just, one piece of that. Then Kajabi's been around for a while, and Kajabi is really a membership area. That's exactly what it was designed for. So it is very good at helping you to put in the modules and the lessons, the design part, and the delivery part is also very good. But it is not designed for marketing and selling and you could do some email correspondence and connecting with the people that are in the course. And there isn't really a whole lot of branding in that area because it's set up for like plug and play so that you can just put your content in and then leave it. And it's secure and it can deliver things very well. Teachable is similar in that sense. It is a online platform for teaching. So it's very, very good at having all your online content. You can also, like Kajabi, you can create tests and give certificates and have quizzes and have little promotional kinds of things within there. And the nice thing with Teachable is that it has its own community, and so you can sell within the community. So you get even though it's not specifically your marketing, but because it is in a much bigger platform, you can get more eyes on it. So there's a way to generate a few more, sales just because you're in this community of people, but they're not helping you with sales funnels or marketing funnels, and the emails is something that you would have to integrate separately, and they have their own branding, so you wouldn't be bringing across your own branding there. Thinkific is similar. I would say it's very comparable to Teachable. It's an excellent platform. There's some actually really neat things about Thinkific in terms of how you can get audios and videos in there. They allow you to record right into the platform, so you're not trying to upload your YouTube videos or Amazon S3, although you can do that, but they have a way for you to record right in there. So if you don't like technology or it scares you, then Thinkific is a great way to go for that. It's also easy for the customer. There's some things I think that are a little bit confusing when you have multiple courses in one area, but for the most part, it's a pretty easy to navigate delivery. They don't do anything as marketing funnels or sales funnels, and the email also you would have to integrate in separately. And there is also, a teeny bit of branding that you can do there. They're getting better at that, but it's not super flexible in that area. Then I also just wanted to mention WordPress, because WordPress does have some learning management system plugins that you can add to WordPress so to help you design your course. So you could put in modules, and you can put in lessons, and you can do a little bit of design around that. It's not super great in the delivery, and there's certainly nothing, WordPress, you have to do all your own marketing in there. Although I will say there are some themes, and there is a theme I definitely would recommend if you're going to do a course and you're going to do marketing and sales funnels. And then you could also do WordPress plus the learning management software plus a membership plugin. Now, when you add the membership plugin, what you do is you make that delivery secure, and then it gives you the ability to take payments and that kind of stuff. So you would just have to add to WordPress the two plugins, the learning management system as well as the membership plugin, and then you get a nice secure system. And then if you added on top of that a different theme, a special theme to help you market and sell, to build the funnels, then you could have a pretty nice platform here. But the one that I really want to draw your attention to, and the one that I've been using and I'm going to be showing you throughout this course, is Builderall. So this is a little bit newer software, at least in the United States. It's been around for a while in other countries, but it's not specific to online course creation. But what I'm teaching and what I'm doing is very specific to online course creation, because I don't think they realize what a gem they have inside there. So this platform will allow you to design your course in a very, very flexible way. And you have a couple different choices in how you want to create and put together the modules and the lessons. You also can deliver it in a very secure way so that the user can go through the course, and it makes a lot of sense in terms of the templates that you can use for the delivery or the membership area. The marketing and sales funnels are as good as Clickfunnels. You can put those together. There's some pre-built ones, or you can design your own. You can also integrate their own. They have an email autoresponder that comes with the program, and all of this you can keep your own branding throughout. So that's one of the things that I love about it. But one of the things that I love most about it has to do more with the pricing. So I want to just go over this with you. If we look back at Clickfunnels ranges from $97 a month to $297 a month if you get it with their email program that comes with it. Kartra ranges from $89 a month to $149 a month, and they also have a $499 a month program as well. It just depends on what your needs are. Where I have bold is where I think most people starting out would fit in. So with Clickfunnels, you probably do fine with the $97 a month and then integrate in a different email autoresponder. With Kartra, I think you would do with the $149 a month. That would include the email autoresponder that comes with it. Kajabi, remember, is designed for online courses. It's $129 a month. There's also a $389 a month program. Teachable starts at $39 a month, and then but the more robust part of Teachable is the $99 a month. Thinkific, also $99 a month. The WordPress plugins are really inexpensive. Notice this is per year. It's $99 to $200 a year, but that would not secure the content. So if you wanted to sell it and secure the content, you would have to add in a membership plugin. And that would range, my estimation is around $25 a month. So you're still talking about $35 a month here with the combination of the WordPress stuff. And then Builderall has a $9.90 option, but the one that you would really want for the delivery of online courses would be $29.90 a month. So for less than $30 a month, you'd be getting all the other things that you can get in all these other programs. And what I want to point out here is that Clickfunnels and Kartra is really all about the funnel building, and that's their main thing. That's what they were for. Clickfunnels has some kind of membership online course things that you can put together. Kartra has a little bit better, I think, way to secure the membership area. Kajabi is really about designing and delivering. It's not about the funnels. Teachable and Thinkific also are design and delivery. It's not about the funnels and the selling part. The WordPress things have nothing to do with the funnels and are really only about design and delivery. And at that, they're still not terrific. But if you added a theme to it, that would probably add to this 35 about another 25 a month on there. So you'd probably be around $60 in there a month. Whereas Builderall, you get all these things for $29.90 a month. And when I first saw this, I thought, there's no way this can be that good. It's probably a piece of crap. But I can assure you it is not a piece of crap. That's what I've been working on for a while here. So Builderall is an online digital business platform. It allows you to design your site from beginning to end, and that includes a website. So if you needed to have a landing page that was not it's not your funnel yet, you're just having a website where you're putting out content, then you want to connect that to your marketing funnel, and then you want to connect that to your sales funnel. You have ultimate control over all of the design using their pixel perfect designing software. There is also the ability to create e-commerce stores. There's a webinar component to this. There's just a lot of leeway that you have in creating different types of online platforms for your business. From a online course perspective, you also are able to secure the content through a restricted members only area. And it's interesting because the members only area is really put together just with a few clicks. And I've seen software plugins and things that are so expensive that allow you to secure content. And with Builderall, it's just a few clicks, seriously. And you can create an area of your website that nobody can get into unless they are enrolled and registered and they've paid, or if it's free, they still have to, have a username and password. You can decide whatever you want. They also have, I'm going to mention here, and I'll show you in another video, they have an e-learning platform, which it's kind of like Teachable or Thinkific or even just a single WordPress plugin where you just can put together the modules and the lessons, and you have very limited design control over that, but at least you can put something out there. So if you were just doing kind of a first iteration, or you wanted to get a beta test out of your course, this is a great way to do that without going through and going through the learning curve of learning how Pixel Perfect works and putting the membership area together. So that's an option, and I'll be covering that, like I said, in another tutorial. And then the marketing piece is you can choose from pre-built funnel templates, or you can design your own custom funnels. So there are landing pages and there are sales pages, and you can keep your branding from each part of your, whether you do a website with this, or you're connecting it to you can have a current website and then just add in the Builderall stuff, or you can just use a Builderall website and then connect from there and keep all your branding and logo and footers and all that kind of stuff together. And then you can also connect in shopping carts where you have a secure checkout. You can also add in order bumps and, like I said, one-time offers or upsells and downsells. So you have all that flexibility that you would often have to pay a lot extra for if you were adding in plugins or adding in different pieces of software just to cover the shopping cart. Now, I will say you still need to have a PayPal account or Stripe, or you still have to have those ways of actually taking the money and doing the refunds and that kind of stuff. So it doesn't replace that, but it gives you the place that you're hooking this up to. And I don't know if you've looked at other pieces of software, but a lot of times you have to add that in. And then Builderall also has Mailing Boss, which is an integrated email autoresponder system. And so it gives you that same ability that a lot of the sophisticated email softwares allow you to do. So it allows you to tag, allows you to segment, allows you to move subscribers from one list to another based on their behavior. So if somebody was in your marketing funnel and they bought your course, you would want to take them out of the email automation sequence that's trying to sell them the course, and you would want to put them in the email sequence that shows them how to get onboarded and how to start taking the course. So the email autoresponder that's built right in allows you to do that in Builderall. And like I said, if you remember with Clickfunnels, that was $297 a month in order to have the funnels and the membership area as well as the email autoresponder. And in Builderall, you can get all that for $29.90 a month. That's one of the things I really love about it. So my recommendation is to go ahead and sign up. If you haven't already, I know some of you who are watching this have already signed up for the 7-day free trial. Let's see if I can get this thing out of the way here. I don't know if I can move that. So if you type in 7daysfree.webbuilderally.com, you could go ahead in and you can start a 7-day free trial. And like I said, if you haven't already done that, I recommend doing that, because the next videos I'm going to go through each day and I'm going to show you a different part of Builderall and how you can use that for your online course creation and why I think it's such a great deal. Once you do sign up, you will be taken, or actually once you go to 7daysfree.webbuilderally.com, you'll go to this registration page. And unlike almost all of the other software that I just showed you, getting a 7-day free trial does not require a credit card. So you just put in your name and your email and you make up a password and you hit login, and it'll take you to a page that is basically the back office of Builderall. And you'll see at the very top here, this is just a test that I created, but you'll have your name up here in the corner, so you'll know that it's you. And then it'll show your temporary password, and you can also create a new password, so something easy for you to remember. So I recommend that you do that. And at any time, if you want to change to that $29.90 plan, you can do that. Now there is a $49.90 plan, and I will talk about that much later. I don't think it's necessary. I really think that starting at the $29.90 plan, you will get everything you need to get a course up and running and out there. I just know that once you start looking inside here and playing around with it, you will be as excited as I am about what it is that you can do with this digital platform. So I hope this video has helped you. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to be doing a series of videos that will go into much more depth, like I said, into what Builderall can do for you. And I'm so excited because the team that I'm creating within Builderall is just for online course creators. So I'm glad to have you as a part of that team. And I'll be talking about that in the future videos as well. So again, thank you for watching this. This is Lisa Hanfileti, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.